So, where were we last time we left everybody to go to sleep and go and prepare for their 4th of July celebrations? Oh, that's right. We were about to explore an island in the sky? Or as the game calls it, the Sky Garden. So there was a big condor drawn in the sand with rocks placed all around in the shape of the constellation Cygnus. And so the game is telling me to go and retrieve these doohickeys in clockwise order. All right. Either way, let's go smash things.
The webcam is lacking bacon.
The webcam is lacking bacon. That's because it's turned to the side. I knew I forgot something.
There we go.
There we go indeed. So here I am up in this, I guess, heavenly sky garden, juggling some balls. I thought I'd be saying that sentence. Wow, how'd that miss? I forgot, I have to keep an ear out because amidst all the loud noises of fireworks being blown up, I have to keep an ear out for someone that might be knocking at the door. And it's going to be really hard to tell the difference because they both kind of sound alike in here.
Yeah, I've been kind of doing the same thing. It's like I thought I hear the door, but it's just a firework.
So for those that have been keeping an eye on the stream, and on the YouTube page, the golf story the golf story highlights are now up, and they're up on YouTube. Apologizes for his short stream, and yet he can't bring himself to want to jump ship over here. Dinner did not agree. You know, I don't think anyone would have minded if he took a couple minutes. I mean, whenever I have to go to the bathroom, I'll just say, hey, I'll be right back. No harm done.
Yeah, he suffered from IBS like me.
Oh, Oh, okay. It's not the homebrew beer. It's the other IBS. Okay, I got you now. For those not
It's like I know that feeling.
For those not in the know, that stands for irritable bowel syndrome. It means, oopsie, I pooped my pants. I must go bathroom now.
Yep.
And this is what happens when you lose a life. I am sometimes aware of having fallen in a place I know. Must have been a nightmare. That is an odd way to tell the player, yeah, you just lost a life. Get good, scrub. And you don't even get all of your health back. It's definitely a jip if I ever heard one. Heard or saw.
And I sent him a little message to see if he wants to join us.
Awesome. The robot just couldn't be bothered to follow through with his rocket punch. Strange behavior. Oh wow, I didn't even notice until now that the explosions made faces.
Ah, such a face. It's like, why?
Why boy smack me so hard? Okay, I'm hurting. Let's remedy that. Let's take the medicine. The crystal ball! Yeah, I see now what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to take out the sword first and then move the statue. Alright, what's up? What's over here? Yay! More hit points. And a free refill. That's always good. I guess I should not get those sausage patties. Well, as if you could hear me. It just depends on where you get your sausage patties from. I mean, there are some places that don't make their sausage patties very well, as I've come to learn. Shoney's comes to mind. My dad and I have eaten breakfast there a couple of times, and I've gotten sick from eating your sausage patties. Of course, it doesn't help that I've covered it in nacho cheese.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I know, right?
No, but in most cases, since I have IBS as well, if I want something like a sausage, it probably has to be either something very lean or like turkey.
Unfortunately, I've also learned that Tudor's Biscuit World, which is a local breakfast chain around here in this area, their sausages they tend to. Actually, I don't know if it is the sausage or not, because I've always ordered biscuits with. I've always ordered 2 biscuits whenever I go. One with sausage, the other with pepperoni and nacho cheese. The nacho cheese always comes with the pepperoni.
All this food talk is getting me all hungry.
You've already eaten.
So?
Doesn't that mess with you?
It does, but it can't be helped if I get the cravings.
You know, that's true, and that's kind of why I'm getting the lap band surgery.
Oh, you're doing that? Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's going to be a life changer. I'm still at a loss to how I'm going to be able to deal with it, because.
So, what exactly are they going to do? The ring one, or they're going to staple you up?
I think it's the ring.
Well, at least that could be, you could remove it if possible. Because sometimes that doesn't always work.
It was something my mom was attempting to do, but she had to lose a certain amount of weight before she could qualify for the surgery.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me too.
And she couldn't qualify. She just could not do it. Will I succeed where she failed? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little scared. Because again, how do you lose weight if you're constantly hungry?
Yeah, it's like you might have to do some research and figure out what you can handle and what you cannot. Like right now, I'm doing, because of my IBS, I can't eat like red meat. I mostly had to try to eat like vegetables and stuff like that, and exercise.
Yeah, the exercise seems to be really tough to do, because I hardly ever have time for exercise. I know it sounds kind of weird coming from a guy who plays video games every night, but my problem is that I'm at work, and when I get home, I'm too tired to do anything. I don't want to exercise before work, because then I'll be too tired to work. Then I'm no good for anybody.
Yeah, I recommend that you probably start off slow, like try to get your body used to, like start off like maybe moving a bit for like 5 minutes, and then every day increase a little every day. Like after a few weeks, your body gets adjusted, and you could do more than that.
It's definitely something to think about.
You should give it a try and all that. Like give it like a month and all that. Start off like doing a little exercise, like 5 minutes the first day, and then the next day maybe 5 and 30 seconds. And just increase a little every day. If you get too exhausted and all that, then just cut back a little and just try to work on it.
Now, one thing I do remember trying when I was trying to do a diet last time, and this was something Dad and I both experimented with. We would make a batch of vegetable soup, and then put it into a blender and make it into a smoothie. Personally, I thought it was a great way for me to at least get the vegetables in me, and I have this problem to where if I know the vegetable is in my mouth, I gag. It's really stupid. I don't know why I do this, but I gag and I have trouble eating.
Yeah, eating things that you should have instead of like things that you should not have is very tricky.
But I figure at least with the smoothie solution, I might be able to get the nutrients in me at the same time, curb the cravings.
Just like make sure that you take more vegetables than like fruits, because the sugars in the fruit kind of, it's hard to digest, like the sugar intake for the fruits.
Really? I wasn't aware that most fruits actually had sugar.
Well, it has the natural, sugar, for, because it's like sweet.
Oh, this is gonna be a real joy to figure out.
Yay, puzzles.
I suspect that I might need to either hit one of these switches and go back topside, or I need to come back with freedom. Luckily, it's turning out to be the former. can't somehow turn the robots against each other.
Speaking of robots, I wonder where Wheels is at.
Well, she's watching the chat room, so I'm certain that she's going to come in here sooner or later.
She wasn't in the Discord either when Redfox was streaming either.
Okay, this is going to
I'm
take
trying
some
so hard to get your treasure chest.
This is going to take some practice, but I think I can do this.
Oh, are you like trying to run to the hills or something?
Well, I have to start at the top of the hill on the right side. I have to then pass this 4x4 square, which means I have to tweak my running. And somehow get myself back in position again. At least I think that's what's supposed to happen. Either that, or this might be part of another puzzle. I might have to go down here to do this.
This is so confusing.
You have to learn to not think in such three-dimensional terms. Stop here, get some medicine. I'm kind of hurting here. When you step on this tile, it makes a sound. Oh, we got a hint. We have a hint. And I think that did it. All that's left now is to go back and reap the benefits. That is, if I can actually get there. Whee! There we go. Yeah, Hmm. I wonder if it's possible to get that Dark Friar, not Dark Friar, but the just to be able to transform into Frieden. Jump down point from there. So what if I were to jump back from up here? No, because it closes that spot off again. What if I go around? Okay, that spot's closed off. What about if I go this way? It's like I need the power up, the Frieden power up, just to get the switch, just to be able to get to dark space to transform into Frieden. Starts going into backwards circular logic, it's time to go. It's going to drop a ball in there. Try the fourth one and see if I can get the ball from there. So, pro tip: when you jump over the first gap, stop. Just stop. Otherwise, you kind of screw yourself over.
What is this?
This is Illusion of Gaia for the Super NES.
Never even heard of this.
Really? You never heard of the Quintet trilogy?
You're talking... No.
Okay, this is the second in the Quintet trilogy. Soul Blazer was the first one. And this is the spiritual sequel to the game. Same elements, same style of gameplay. And the idea is that you are looking for your father in this one, who is an explorer who got himself lost in the Incan ruins.
Is that all this is? Is it so? Is this a hack? What is this game, genre-wise?
Exploration, hack and slash, puzzle solving.
Okay.
With a little bit of English.
English. Oh, it's one of those. Oh Lord.
Yes.
Be right back.
So I got to this Sky Garden via a portal in the middle of a desert, which has one of those birds drawn in the sand. I'm sure you've seen them in the real world. But yeah, it turns out it's a portal to a giant heavenly sky garden such as this.
So the Civil War didn't happen today. I'm disappointed. You were right about that, right?
I've kind of kept myself away from the news today.
All right. Alex Jones tweeted that the second Civil War was going to happen, but he didn't give me a time. He didn't give me a place. He fucked my whole day up. I rolled a I got my mushrooms ready. I was gonna watch the fucking news, and I was like, well, it appears the revolution is late. Yeah, no, I was. Look, I follow Alex Jones because it's fucking hysterical. Have you listened to some of the shit that man says?
Some of it.
I can watch that man rant for hours.
Although I did watch him and Milo crash a Google data center. Not crash. They just went to the corporate office of one of their subsidiaries, and they got kicked out.
The only thing I remember of him was with similar to that was when Eric Andre went to the fucking the RNC and someone threatened to shoot him at one point. If you don't know, Eric Andre is sort of a weird surrealist. You ever seen the Eric Andre show?
I don't think I ever saw that.
Okay, if David Lynch had a talk show, this would be it.
Oh.
It's incredible. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen on cable television.
Oh, I should probably mention, back to the game. This character you play as, he doesn't remember how he got back, even though he and his dad both went to the Incan ruins and his father somehow disappeared. He doesn't remember how he got back, but he learns that he has telepathic ability, or not telekinetic abilities, as well as some psychic powers.
Aren't the Incans a real tribe?
Yes.
For some reason, I'm like, I've heard that name somewhere before.
There's a lot of real world references in this game.
Oh, so
he has the ability to enter these gates scattered all over the world into dark space, where the goddess Gaia allows him to transform into what is basically a superhero. He can transform into this knight that wields a suit of dark armor, and he's a badass. He's got a lot of hit points. He's got a lot of armor. His sword has a lot better reach than whatever it is that the kid is attacking with. He's a superhero.
Also today, I love all the hot takes that happen today. Nicholas Winding Refn, who directed Drive, wrote a wonderful essay about the state of politics. Always says, the world of Donald Trump is both horrifying and absolutely thrilling, which I can't agree more. I love this world we live in. It's fucking crazy. I've been huge on the politics bandwagon for the last week or so. Because I've been getting back on mushrooms, which I really shouldn't be doing. But no, I'm serious. Do you do mushrooms?
No, I never.
Watch fucking like politic live streams, liberal, conservative, whatever, high on mushrooms. They're fucking the best thing ever. Alex Jones in particular, it's like fucking listening to. I can't even describe it. It's wonderful. But yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I really shouldn't be doing this again, but I am. So weed's gonna be legal here shortly, so I may as well get on that at some point.
Wasn't there some talk about how somehow the Canadians who smoked illegally are going to be permanently banned from the U.S.?
I think that I don't know where that was from. I heard something.
It's gotta be full of shit.
It is full of shit, because that just sounds full of shit. I don't even need to be into politics like that's bullshit in there. I'll tell you what, whoever wrote that, he's got a lot of fucking correcting to do.
Do you know the taste of pot? You cannot enter our land of freedom.
I've seen Reefer Madness. You don't know the kind of shit I've seen. He told her to go faster, damn it. I can assume you're playing the dad now?
No, this is just simply the superhero.
Wait, so this kid's Shazam, basically.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, anytime he goes into dark space, he sometimes has the ability to transform into this godlike superhero that's super duper strong.
Well, it's a fantasy. I'll let it slide.
And like any superhero stories, there's only one person who knows his secret identity.
The love interest.
Oddly enough, no. Just the best friend.
Oh, okay, because usually it's the love interest in just about any fucking superhero story. What is it? Is that your flying sword? Because that thing looks like it's really hurting you. Now I'm gonna pull out a really obscure reference. Those giant like snake ball things make me think of Balls 3D. I don't know why I'm thinking of that for some reason, but I am.
Oi. Woo. Uh-huh. Oi. Woo.
The video game equivalent of fucking scrambled porn. Because you couldn't tell what was going on, but you knew it was dirty as hell. Remember scrambled porn?
I remember watching scrambled porn, yes.
What was the point of that? To this day, I don't understand what the point of any of that was.
This is where I have to agree with something Movie Bob once said. When I was a lad, boobs were hard to see.
Man, when I went to the fucking mall, you know what? I'm one of those people. When he's on point, he's kind of on point because I used to spend hours at the mall waiting for them to remove clothes from a mannequin, so I could see it. And there wasn't even a nipple or anything. It was so disappointing the first time.
When I was a kid, not that I've actually done this because I didn't really have access, but kids had to stage raids.
Oh yes, panty raids. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm not even talking about college. I'm talking about when we were still kids.
What?
We had to go all payday and shit, and go into pre-planning, plan out how we're going to approach Dad's sock drawer or Dad's not close at all safe, just to get the porno magazines.
Oh, the porn magazine. I thought you were attacking your mother. I'm like, what? I know it's West Virginia, but Jesus Christ, man.
Nah, you're thinking of Arkansas, but dumb tish.
That whole, you know what I realized? I realized this. When the Europeans landed in America, the stubborn ones stayed on the East Coast, the smart ones made it to California, and all the fucking questionable people just stopped wherever they wanted. And that's why the Midwest exists.
They just didn't see the reason to. They just didn't see a reason to go all the way to Oregon.
Texas were like, the people from Texas were like, you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna move here. We're just, what's this weird cactus plant? Let's eat this. And that's how peyote was discovered. And that's probably how government was founded in Texas too. You ever had peyote? You know what peyote is?
I know of it, I just never had it.
I've heard stories of people who self-harmed themselves and they didn't even realize they were doing it. It's a fucked drug.
I can imagine.
Part of me wants to do it, but then part of me is thinking, you know what? If I wanted to kill myself, I would just do it. I wouldn't need to be under the influence of drugs. Yeah, but that was that's what I found out with it, because it was 4th of July today, and we had Canada Day 3 days ago, and it was it got drowned out by all your stuff, which is fine because we don't really have much to celebrate. We really don't.
But yeah, you had to either stage raids to get the porno magazines or the porn tapes, or you had to somehow arrange the antenna bunny ears in such a way to where you could somehow unscramble Cinemax.
Yeah, I had to do something similar to that. I remember. You know what? I didn't have porn mags, but I had National Geographic.
Don't you mean National Pornographic Explorer?
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, I had National Geographic, which was close enough. Frankly, it was way more graphic, some of the stuff in those magazines.
I'm Sir Richard David Burrow, and this is National Pornographic Explorer.
You know what?
We need to get back to watching that.
Before he fucking dies, I need Richard Attenborough to narrate porn. I just need that, and then he can die. I refuse to let him die before that happens. If he's like 150, and then he does it, then he can die peacefully.
Well, first off, how are you expecting him to live past 100?
Dude, you heard that man's voice? He's clearly not human.
So
have you watched Planet Earth? That man is not a human being. He has the voice of a god.
Actually, I have not watched Planet Earth.
You need to. It's really good.
I mean, I've seen the parody.
That's fair enough, because everyone's made fun of that fucking thing at some point.
Well, it was where you had animals just simply saying "fuck."
Oh yeah,
it's actually called "Fuck Planet Earth."
I had one that we watched it in school. We watched it in grade school, and it was the ones that really got us was the giant cave full of guano that was run by cockroaches. And God forbid anything that would go down there, because a bat goes down there and they rip that fucker to pieces. Richard Attenborough makes this not sound as bad as it looks. Like, he has that power. It is like, here I am watching a giant hill of cockroaches, and he makes it sound okay.
Now, Planet Earth was the same nature show that introduced us to cordyceps, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was. It definitely probably was.
Yeah, so you could thank Planet Earth for The Last of Us.
Pretty much, yeah, I know that we saw that in biology, and that fucking thing was scary, man. That episode, it gave some people nightmares. And it's mind-blowing to know that those are real. You know what I mean? Like that. Like, people think, oh, it's in a video game. No, that's a very real thing. It's like what they did with 20 Days Later. Rabies is real, but in the film they just mutate it so it becomes a killing machine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the virus in 20 Days is made based off rabies, same as the one that's based on cordyceps.
And there's one different strain for every species.
Yeah, that's what's so goddamn scary about this thing. And they're
Supposedly we have yet to discover the one for humans.
That's why The Last of Us is so scary for some people. Because that thing probably exists. I don't know if it turns people into fucking monsters, but don't be shocked if it does something so like I imagine it'd be more like when you go in and you find the giant spore pods, and then you just see like human bodies laying everywhere that haven't moved for like 50 years because they've just slowly turned into mushrooms.
Well,
God, that game was creepy.
Keep in mind, the spore is directing at least the ants, might do this for humans too, to get to a high enough altitude just so that the spores...
Yeah, so it can grow. Yeah, it can grow. And
then spread.
It's like how rabies will cause people to foam at the mouth. God, it's so creepy. I'm just watching footage of it now. It is just haunting. I mean, because these ants have no idea what's going on to them. They're like, why am I suddenly moving for no reason?
I think it's actually kind of dead at that point.
Well, at that point, it's brain dead. It has no control anymore. The plant is fucking controlling it.
Alright, what the hell is up ahead? Oh. We have a boss. You better stay in the right spot, otherwise you die. And with the boss defeated and all enemies destroyed, Will returns to his normal human form. A strange noise fills the air around you. From out of nowhere, you hear Neil's voice. Neil is his cousin, who is an inventor. Will,
okay.
falling to the ground. grab the airplane, we'll fly out of here. Even though this is like medieval times or something and airplanes haven't been invented yet. Shoot, I dropped a contact. You what? Idiot! Well, it's doomed for Sean now. Neil, it's still a little ways to the ground. Try again. Okay, I'll get him this time. And even then, he wouldn't have landed like that. At best, he probably would have slipped.
Would have broken his legs, at the very least.
That was a close one. Don't cry, Will's been saved. Neil, you were great. This invention saved Will's life. Haha, don't flatter me. We should try and locate the next ruins. I expect the shape of Cygnus is the same as the shape of Mu. Well, to the ocean. Mu lies somewhere in the ocean. I should mention this inventor has already invented an airplane, a camera, an oxygen tank, and there was one more, but I couldn't access it. We got out of the airplane in the nick of time. Neil's a good inventor, but it seems there's always something missing in his inventions. I guess nobody's perfect, including Neil. The next thing we knew, Will was standing in a huge palace. I couldn't remember anything since my water landing. Is everyone safe? That's odd. Even if I touch it, no damage occurs. Well, at least there's a portal to dark space. Can I change into my superhero? No. Does Gaia have any info for me? No. A hint would have been nice. A sign of life from the right-hand room? At least I found the red jewel. Ah, well, where is it? So evidently, Kara, the spoiled princess, is some kind of ghost? What? I can hear a soft voice from somewhere. This is the Palace of Vampires. The fountain in this palace produces demons continuously. Joy! Well, at least it can't hurt me. Sign of life on the left. What is this place? Dark and lonely. Mother, save me. And for whatever reason, all these kids decided to abandon their families and go run with me.
It's like some Catcher in the Rye shit or something.
Or Stand By Me.
Oh, that's even better comparison, yes.
I can hear a soft voice from somewhere. In the basement of this castle is a strange fountain. The stone is there. Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Ah! Hey, you scared me. I practically had a heart attack. I saw Eric in the other room, but something strange. His body is half transparent. I can see right through it. And he seems to be unconscious, as if his spirit is lost. Let's stick together. We don't know what will happen. I'll borrow Will's pocket for a while. Well, let's go. Okay, Lily is Will's best friend. She is from the Lost Inca tribe. Because all Incas actually wore futuristic-looking armor. And tights, apparently.
Fuck it. The Mayans, I don't know, fuck it. I'm trying to think of a reason for that. Whatever.
You can't think of a reason either, huh?
I mean, I'm thinking like, well, Apocalypto, they sacrificed like 30 people. They're like, no, everyone did that. Fuck it. It's not just them. You ever seen Apocalypto?
No.
Dear God, that sacrifice scene is crazy.
So Lily can transform into a some kind of dandelion or something, and she is the only one who knows Will's secret identity. I can't seem to open the lid. Lily speaks from his pocket. Wait a minute, isn't there a hole in the coffin? I can get in through the hole. I better have a look. Strange, there's a key fastened inside this coffin. No wonder it didn't open. Wonder if this one actually has somebody inside. Strange stone. You found the purification stone. I have to say it slowly because the text goes really, really slowly.
That was creepy. Don't ever do that again. That was fucking creepy. You found the purification stone. Jesus, that could mean a fucking number of terrible things. Now you found one, but you gotta find the other. It's right next to it. Can you see it? Just right below my staff of wisdom.
All you have to do to find my staff of wisdom is just unzip my pants.
Christ. I don't know what hell is real, but we're going there. It's just a guarantee at this point.
Now, if you want to find my staff of wisdom, you just gotta unzip my pants.
So the rapist is retarded now? Is that where we're going? Does that make it less bad?
Just trying different voices. Now I could try what I was doing for Coach, which was just simply Andrew Dice Clay doing an OJ impression.
Oh, I gotta hear that shit.
What you gotta do? You gotta unzip my pants if you want to get that staff of wisdom, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll try the motherfucker.
Jesus.
Hey, it's my other two friends.
You know what? You know what? We're not gonna apologize. OJ killed two people. Fuck it. And he robbed a hotel room after being acquitted of double murder. He fucking deserves it. I'm not even mad.
He was totally innocent.
I'm not mad he got off double murder. I'm mad he robbed a fucking hotel room after getting off double murder. I'm like, are you fucking stupid, son? You're a black man in America who got off double murder for 2 white people. That's like fucking winning the lottery.
You would think he would straighten up and fly right after that, but no.
No! Well, if you watch the documentary OJ Made in America, it gets really depressing after the trial. Not even the black community wanted OJ. They're like, no.
And thanks to the success of Robert Kardashian,
Well, one thing is...
he gave birth to several little girls, and they all wound up getting a reality show.
You know, can I just say this? Him and, what was that fucking guy's name? If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. What was that fucker's name?
Johnny Cockroach.
Cochran. Can I just... After that trial, both those men died of cancer. I don't know if karma's real, but that's a very fucking good argument for it being real.
Back to the story. What? It's a strange fountain. Could there be a connection between this and the rock? Well, if
Dwayne Johnson, what?
If you could smell what the rock was cooking, maybe you could see a connection. Maybe the rock connection isn't so without the sock.
I can't wait for when children get old enough, and I'm gonna show them those wrestling videos, and they're just gonna look confused. There was a time when The Rock was a wrestler. In fact, he doesn't like to be called The Rock anymore because he's Dwayne Johnson, but he will always be The Rock to me.
He raises the purification stone. The stone began to glow, then disappeared into the spring. Boy. Oh, the water went from gray to blue. Does that mean things were killed as a result because the water is no longer tainted?
I guess.
I can only guess because I have no earthly clue. Oh, I'm seeing some living people here. What's up? Saved! Thank you. I was brought to this place from Frisia and changed to a demon. Lily speaks from his pocket. What? All the demons we saw before were human beings? I know now what it feels like to be close to death. Death is terrifying. I wonder if the animals we eat feel the same way I felt right before death. Oh, my friends are no longer in there. Okay, we'll go talk to that druid in a moment. Actually, he's not really a druid. He's actually a slaver. Who
well, that's clearly not a big difference at all.
Definitely not. For whatever reason, the walkthroughs describe them as druids, but they're not. If you actually play the game, you find that these guys, they specialize in enslaving little kids.
He's not a slave master. He's just a hard teacher.
And trying to call themselves laborer traders does not help their case at all. They're slavers. We were slavers arrested for the crime of buying and selling human beings. Slavers! But the party officials sold us to a vampire. I can't believe it.
Vampires now? We're bringing vampires into this?
Yep.
This game has fucking everything. Slaves, vampires, pedophilia, Jesus.
This is the result of being tempted by a beautiful woman. A nice guy followed me, asked me, and I followed him. I don't trust men. Spoken from a true blue hair, huh?
Jesus, this game was so ahead of its time.
Yeah, especially since it came from a blue-haired girl.
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that. This game really was ahead of its time.
Am I even going to be allowed to upload this to YouTube?
Oh fuck YouTube! I got fuck them. If you'll let me, fuck, I don't know. If Alex Jones can post shit on there calling me a crack whore, then you can post this.
The man sleeping in this coffin is surely a vampire. They're plotting something. But they're not sleeping in there. I opened all three. Alright, what's up the stairs? A vampire couple lives in the coffins. They bring people here, turn them into demons, and use them for labor.
Oh, it's not slavery. We're just turning them into demons against their will.
This palace is connected to the land of Mu. The vampires are looking for something there. We were almost changed into demons. I'm afraid of what might have happened if you had come later. I overheard the vampires say something like the mystic statue can be found in Mu. Okay. I stole a key from the vampire woman. Here, take it. Oh, here we go again. You received the key to the seaside palace.
Jeebus. You stop doing that.
On the top floor of the palace is a passageway leading to Mu.
His name is Moo.
The land's name is Mu.
Oh, okay. I'm like, man, your parents must have fucking hated you. Moo. Fuck you, son.
Moo. No. What's your name? Moo. Yes, I know I would like steak, but what's your name? Moo. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Oh. Hello, people. What will we do now, deserted in the middle of the ocean? I don't know. Turn the palace into your own personal paradise? Maybe we could seize the palace and live there together. Well, there's an idea. Okay, just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and save.
Good call.
I'm a little upset though that I missed a red jewel. At least I think I did.
What's the red jewel have that's so important?
You collect 50 of them and you get a bonus.
Ah.
And some of them are missable.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah. He tries using the key to the seaside palace. The key turns, making a strange sound. Like ka-chunk. Lily spoke from his pocket. The phantom land of Mu lies ahead. A passageway, I wonder if it goes clear to Mu. Don't worry, the game didn't crash. It's just having a hell of a time accessing the music. Lily and I set foot on the moon. They will probably welcome us after waking from a sleep of thousands of years. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, buddy. Ah, so there's gonna have to be some backtracking, okay.
I'll be right back, I gotta get a beer.
I see a kitty.
You see a kitty. And now you see kitty cat ass. Kitty cat ass.
Did you figure out how to trim the claws?
We haven't really looked for places that can do that yet. And I hope we do too soon because I'm getting kind of tired of the cats treating me like a pincushion.
Maybe Kirby wants some bacon.
Probably does. I swear, one of these days I'm just going to do a stream with nothing but me, the webcam, and one or two of the cats. We're going to see where that goes, and
You'll make millions.
if it proves popular, then I'll do more of it.
And now I'll be right back. Gonna take a quick shower.
That works. Oh my. Yeah, the citizens of Mu are just so happy to see me.
I know, right?
All the rock monsters and slimes and evil wizards. And goofy as hell statues. The hell did you knock over, kid? What? Look, I know there's pizza right behind me, but you can't have that. It's human food. You have food. Hey, Neon, you met Kirby, right?
Yes, the kitten.
Yes, okay. Just checking. Because evidently this guy is, he's wanting attention. And I'm kind of at a loss for what to do about this kid wanting attention. Now, luckily, he can't get to the pizza itself. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. The big, fat Jack Russell Terrier is trying to get to the cat. I am sometimes aware of having fallen in a place I know. Must have been a nightmare. Once again, for those just tuning in, that's this is what happens when Will loses a life. Every time you collect a gem, that's actually the same as collecting a coin in Super Mario Brothers. You collect 100, you get an extra life. So unlike Soul Blazer, you have to actually be mindful of how many times you die. Trying to keep the cat away from my pizza.
Don't give the cat your fucking pizza then. I never let my cat on my desk. I have a little chair he can sit on with me. That's about it.
Yeah, I wish I was that fortunate. I just don't have I just don't have the room right now to give the cat his own chair.
It's got like a little really old chair that no one's using in the house. And just, I don't know, put a pillow on or something. I don't know.
I keep forgetting I can actually pause the game. Alright, cat. Stay here. Stay here. Room of Hope. I have no clue what this is about. Moving on. exciting.
Oh hell! They're screening it's Richard Pryor live at the Sunset Strip in August. That's gonna be a fucking blast. Oh man, that's such a great fucking stand-up.
I need to revisit his stand-up acts.
Oh, his stand-up was fucking genius. The eulogy is fucking genius. We are gathered here today to pay our respects to the dearly departed. He is dearly and he is departed. In other words, nigga dead.
Well, there goes my YouTube channel.
Sorry about that. That's how he said it. I couldn't help but say I couldn't touch her for you. You would hate me if I did that. The best one is when he's discussing the time he went to jail. He's like, I get to, he studied in prison for a movie. He's like, I'm gonna go to jail and see the brothers, and thank God we got penitentiaries. I was talking to one guy, why did you kill everybody in the house? And he looked at me and just said, because they was home.
Nice knowing you folks.
I am so sorry. I couldn't help myself. That's not even the worst thing he says, that whole thing. He pretends to be a pastor. He's like, yo girl, what you doing? Don't sell no pussy in here. If you do, I'm on cut.
Thank you, everybody. $5 off to the right. Try the veal.
I've been here 3 days, the boy ain't moved a muscle. So I know half the guy's dead. And I must say, look, the look on his face, death was quite a surprise to his ass. That whole routine is just fucking genius.
And I'm back.
Yay!
What I miss?
You missed me probably ruining the chance to re-upload this on YouTube. I was reciting my favorite Richard Pryor routine uncensored, and I think I might have pissed people off.
I don't know yet. Right now we're only on Twitch.
Alright. Like I said, I could not help it because he would hate me if I I cannot resist. It's like George Carlin. You cannot say it, censored. It just doesn't work like that.
The sad part is, I was actually considering taking the audiobooks and censoring them so that I can actually play them at work.
That would be brilliant.
Because right now I have a manager at my random thrift shop. Totally random thrift shop. She is this uber Christian girly girl, as she self-professes herself to be. I figure if I were to censor the books, she would probably think of him as some kind of saintly scholar. Yes, I said that. I can't believe I said that, but I said it. Found the Statue of Hope. The Statue of Hope. Was there a room with the same name? Okay, let's use this thing and go lower us some water. A strange whisper is heard from somewhere. Well, I'm dead. The sun god Rama. The ocean holds a power. Okay, did it lower the water or not? Ah, there's less water than before. It looks like we can now explore new areas. Well, let's go back to where we were before and start going down, down, down. Okay, I should probably get me another herb burrito.
Ooh, Golf with Your Friends has an update.
Really? We should.
Ooh, you might like this.
Okay.
It's a level editor now they have.
They have a level editor now. Wow. Well, one thing's for sure, we definitely need to revisit the game.
Yeah, it has been a while.
It's been a while since I streamed it, it's been a while since Red streamed it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Samuel, while attempting to get Kirby under control, I lost 2 lives.
Ouch.
Yeah, because it just would not calm down. And I learned a little bit later that it was because Jack was in the room. Making an ass of himself. I must have those kittens. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, thank God. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I'll give you some advice. Will's power, the Psycho Slider. Pass through narrow corridors using this power. Be careful not to overlook the cracks in the cliff. Only young Will can use the Psycho Slider. Be can now use the sliding attack to pass through small passageways. Push the attack button when running. Honestly, I'm mostly just happy I got my health back. I figured one of you guys was close by.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
The kid can now slide.
Awesome. I'm having some leftover cheesecake from my brother's birthday.
Cool.
That is delicious.
Speaking of leftovers, I have a question for anyone who might actually have the answer to this query. Is it possible to rescue a tater tot?
From what exactly?
Hardening.
I don't. I need more details of what the situation here is.
I bought everything. I bought all the. Yes, I bought everything. I bought all the remaining tater tots at the local 7-Eleven a couple days ago, and that evening, I found that they were extremely hard.
Oh, there's your problem. You bought them from fucking 7-Eleven. There's your fucking first problem.
That's beside the point.
Did he sell them to you for an incredibly cheap price? Like, we're talking like this is a fucking steal.
Of course not.
Okay, then I don't know what to tell you. Personally, you lost me when you said I went to 7-Eleven and bought tater tots. I'm like, already, man, you knew the fucking, you knew the type of quality you were getting when you went in there, man. I've had fucking pizza at this place, and it just, my asshole exploded when I went to the bathroom.
will now has extra fight power. And to think, I was just taking a guess where I was supposed to search at.
Ugh.
I know. The backtracking, it just hurts.
I had to get another beer. And my cats are fighting each other.
Yeah, they'll do that.
I just fucking, oh jeez. Had to corral them. I'm exhausted from that.
So that was a shortcut back to the start. And there, I'm assuming, is the place where I have to drop the statue at. But I'm not going to go there yet. I'm going to finish exploring all of this first. Because there's a lot of shit to look at. I've already went this way, so I think I might have gotten everything already. Dark space. When you started this journey, mood began to rise from the sea. Seawater still covers land in many places on the continent. When the water is gone, you will discover the location of Rama, king of Mood. Am I going to change into the Dark Knight? Yes, I am. I am Azrael, the blonde Batman. I was wondering when I would ever get to change into the superhero. The Statue of Hope. The sun god Rama. The ocean holds a power. That's the entrance. The way I came in. Now I just need to find the other spots where I can go to the very, very bottom. And somehow get that treasure chest on the other side. In fact, there's a possibility that I might have to change back to Will just to do that. found Rava's statue.
Dun!
Dun dun. And I have no clue what to do with it. Dun dun.
That's a bit frustrating. I found this tomb of an ancient god. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? This thing I was looking for, I don't know what to do now that I've actually found it.
If I can only convince that slime to come down here, I can kill it. So it looks like I found 2 of Rama's statues. And I think I have an idea as to what to do with them. I think. Kind of spitball here. Go back and save again just in case. This looks like an ancient burial ground for the people of Mu. I am Rama, king of Mu. My body passed on long ago, but my spirit lives on. If you look closely, you could probably see wandering spirits. Once a single ray of light came from the sky. People thought it was the light of the spirits. 1 year after that, our bodies began to change. One got very thin, one turned to stone, one's body melted like water.
We discovered this weird thing called puberty.
More like a comet that passes by once every 800 years. They were talking, well, they as in the people in the town you start off in. Some were talking about that a comet is coming to the planet. And being bathed in the light of the comet actually turns you evil. Some couldn't take it and thought we should flee from here. But Mu is an island. We didn't know if we'd find another place to live. There were no materials for a boat. It would sink if made of stone. Many saw no point in living if this thing continued. They started building an undersea tunnel. They dug on, not knowing how long it would take. Family and friends turned to monsters before our eyes. We fought back the tears. The underwater tunnel dug by man is inside. Please take this mystic statue. Help! Someone save me! You found the mystic statue. I thought that guy who came to the palace was strange. We were right to let him go. What are you saying? You were drooling when he was here. You're always like that when young ones come. All you ever think about is food. So do you. Wait, this is not the time or place for an argument. First, let's get that mystic statue. Get ready. Oh, I have to kill them before that timer runs out. And instead, they killed me. Okay, since I saved, I'm gonna reboot. Behold the power of fast forward.
What's this game called again?
Illusion of Gaia.
It was only for the Super NES, huh?
Yep. And for whatever reason, the game name had to be changed to Illusion of Time when it was brought to Europe.
Is Gaia a Japanese thing or something?
Not that I know of. I mean, Gaia is some sort of goddess of the earth.
Oh, this is the company who made Robotech. Okay.
And ActRaiser.
Apparently, the guy who wrote this is like a really well-respected manga writer or an artist or something. It's a woman. Ooh. You know what? I really do admire a lot of those guys because they basically said, you know what? Fuck actually telling stories. I'm gonna write this simple thing about ninjas and then just fucking write that for 20 years and retire.
not supposed to change back until after after you're away from your friends. Because they're not supposed to know you're a superhero. There's a red wire and a blue wire sticking out of the bomb. Alright, chat room. Alright,
Hello.
chat room, those that are listening, which wire should I cut? The red wire or the blue wire?
Oh God. Now I should say red because that's how most shit like this goes. But I have a feeling they're gonna try to pull some shit on this here. This is a tough call. You know what? Go with the red one. I'm saying it. Red one. Fuck it. Let's do it.
What about you, Simu?
You gotta save
I
state.
said blue.
You say blue? Okay, we got one vote for red, one vote for blue.
It's up to you, buddy. You're the one with the fucking systems here.
I was just hoping somebody in the chat room would actually say something. Oh well, let's just go for the red. The bomb has been defused. Save.
Booyah! I told you. Every fucking time it's always red in most of the fucking shit I see.
Lily speaks from his pocket. Sorry, Will, there was nothing I could do. My legs gave out from fear. I couldn't move or make a sound. Up to now, I thought I was strong, but in a crisis... Sorry for staying in your pocket for so long. Don't tell anyone that Will's in disguise. Shouldn't that have been Lily saying that? Okay, how do I free him? Or do I just leave him there? Oh, I leave. Okay. Will, are you okay? Will, I don't see Lily. Has something happened? I'm here. Sorry, I was worried. I worried you. Will is protecting me, so I was okay. Well, Will seems to have really grown up. That doesn't matter. Let's think about how to leave Moo. That's good. We heard some things from someone called Rama. Will told everyone about Moo and the people who had come through the underwater tunnel. It's not just that story. Separate from those with whom they lived. Others remaining underwater? If we go through the tunnel, maybe we can reach the mainland. Good idea. Let's get out of here.